Okay, so excuse me. I'm going to connect some of the RCAs and the power cabling in the car today, but in order to do that, we gotta run some RCAs in the back, remote wire, and so on. Just wanted to maybe mention something to anyone that does have a Golf 5 and wants to take out the radio oil fascia. This part does come out. It's very fragile. Broke over there. This is also fragile, but you should take out this first. This pieces here, they lodge into here at the back, so if you try and pull it out or forward, where's my wedge? If you try and wedge it out this way, you'll break these clips here and you'll possibly break that. So you gotta make sure you wedge it up there and then remove these screws before you remove this fascia. Okay, so excuse me, took the radio out. That's the rat's nest there behind. So I'm just connecting up the RCAs. Ran the RCA for the mids. There. There's the wires here. And RCAs for the amp, we're gonna run through the door and then put some of this sleeving I bought over pretty much everything, just to neaten it up. Looks quite terrible, but yeah, that's what it looks like for now. So let's get started. Okay, so just an update. Everything's out. It's a whole mess in here. Wires everywhere. Started running it through the car there, but so if you're wondering how I'm getting the wires from on this dash there to behind here, if you look down here, you can see the hole there. Let's just see if we can get my fingers in there. There. So that's how you run the wires through. Okay, it's not professional, but it is pretty much wired up. I just need to do the wiring for the amplifier to the speakers, which will go from the cubby or glove compartment, whichever you want to call it, through here on the side and to here. Is that? Yeah, these connections. So I'm not going to tidy that up, but this is what we have in terms of our RCAs. I think it looks decent. It's not too bad. So just gonna put it back in and keep you updated. Update so far. So the radio obviously doesn't have ignition and only permanent power, so I'm going to put a few I'm going to put a switch in here. It's going to go in there. I'm going to seat it in this piece here, which goes into the corner there, and I'm going to be able to switch the amp on and off, or the amps on and off manually, as opposed to having permanent power like the radio does. So yeah. Okay, so just pop these panels off here. They do pull off fairly easily using a wire, hanger wire. You can use this hanger wire and push it all the way through underneath here. So this, let me see if I can show you quickly. Behind the carpet and the insulator there. Push it nice and down. You can see in there. Push it in, and then using your trusty equipment, just push it kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'll try and get it for you. Okay, update time. So I managed to get the power cable through. As you can see right here, it's just a little untidy. Push it back in. Got the power cable through. Now we need to run it from there to the battery. Problem we're having is, oh yeah, and you have to take out the cubby or whatever, glove compartment. So in order to take it out, it's same like a Golf 1 really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only exception is you have to pop the tray off. That tray over there, don't mind that big thing stuck to it. Pop that tray off, which is here, and then take out a screw underneath, which is right there. Right there. So you have to take that out in order to get it out. Be careful of the cables. There's one cable, 2 cables, and 3 that's attached to it, including the aircon hose here. And be careful of this cable here as well, right on the top. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Be careful of those, and including that which plugs onto the cubby as well. Okay, update. So we did connect the radio back. We do have our nice little switch here. Some tape, nice little switch, which I will cut the holder and make it fit nice and snug. We've also got our remote wire. We've got our speaker wire went through. But power, RCA, and we still got our USBs here. So the amp is not here, regrettably, so we'll put that in later. For now we're just doing all the wiring. I don't know what that is. Gotta get rid of all of this stuff in here as well. Can't keep anything in here anymore. At least not for now, but the amp will be sitting up here in there. It's small enough to go in there, and we'll turn on the air conditioning to keep it cool. That should help keep it cool as well. It will also vent out from that side, but we did ground on the side there. I don't know if you can see it. So our ground here. Our power is actually behind the compartment there. Yeah, and we are all set up at the bottom again. Everything's plugged back in. It's just this side keep down here that needs to go in, and then we'll be done. Another update. Put in the sides. Everything's back to normal. Oh yeah. Everything's all good. Mind the mess. I'm still busy. And I need to still clip in there, but that's still okay. Show you the wiring loom I created. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna tape it up and leave it until I connect the amps, and then yeah, we'll see after that.